Nova Scotia, Canada's ocean playground. And on the water, sand, grass, and rocks, play is exactly what we do. For us, play is a way of life. Any way we can find it. We skate the ice, sail the waters, we run the land. We love to play. Yeah, we're pretty good at it too.
At its best now.
So when we gather at the same place Nova Scotians have gathered for decades, we aren't just watching a game, we're celebrating our spirit for sport. We are the Halifax Wanderers, playing on the rugged landscape that shapes us. This is our home, and this is our team. Let's go one.
Back with you at Wickwire Field on the campus of historic Dalhousie University. The Rising Tide tournament continues. This matchup is a U18 clash between Codiac and York Academy. Codiac wearing the white kits with the red and black trim going left to right on your screen, and York Academy wearing the teal with white trim on their kits, and they're going right to left, and we are underway, and I'll bring in our special guest here in just a moment. We got a player from York, not in the lineup today, so he agreed to come over and jump on the headset, and we'll bring him in just a couple minutes. So right off the bat, York coming up with the ball. Noah Ferreira lost it there, and it's on the sideline. So joining me on headset from York Academy, Roshan Headley. Normally you'd be out there wearing number 8, Roshan, but we're not happy you're injured, but we're glad that you're with us. First of all, how difficult is it to be sitting here and not out there running with your mates?
Oh, man, it's so sad. Like, I just want to be out there, win with them, but I have to see them win. At the end of the day, I know my team is strong. I know we are going to win this game, and I feel very happy and very confident that I'm still here sitting with you guys.
So what happened to you?
So, you know, I'm just a fast person. So I was running, going back on defense, about to get the ball, and then, boom, my leg just gave out. People say I don't drink water, but I drink lots of water. You know what I mean? So it's unfortunate. It was hurting. I iced it up this morning, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Everything happens for a reason.
Well, it gives you an opportunity to jump on headset. And now, have you been on a headset of a live sports broadcast before?
Nope, I have
and
not.
What would your comfort level be? Now, I know you're not going to know the Kodiak players, so perhaps for a few minutes, I'll call play-by-play when Kodiak has the ball, and then when your side has the ball, because I'm assuming you're familiar with most of these guys, you can take the play-by-play for your side.
I got you.
How's that sound?
That sounds beautiful.
All right, so it's going to be a throw-in right now for Kodiak. This is Luca Robichaud.
York United has the ball. Brandon. Oh, he reminds me of Biscuits, but he lost the ball to Sean Taylor. Beautiful strength, beautiful pass. Loses the ball.
And it goes onto the foot of Ayuba Kamara.
Attila Lagori, the captain, he's coming to challenge.
Yeah, take it away. With the Kodiak side, just for now, you can do numbers, and I'll try to fill in. So you do both sides. Go ahead. You
Great interception. I play a lot of FIFA. A lot of FIFA. You know, so I know everything. You know, Brandon, he was a young guy. Brandon is a 06. We actually called him up this year. Great passer. Reminds me of he's a great passer.
So that would be Brandon Verberg, number 7?
Yes.
I forget, you're on a first-name basis with all these guys. Hey, any nicknames you can tell us about?
They would not like that.
Okay, well, remember, they have to be PG-13, and remember, this is a family production.
Of course.
Some fans over there to the left. Who are they?
I don't know. I don't know, but
that's
they look
their family. Brandon's family.
Oh, you're Brandon's mom and dad? Oh my gosh, your son's amazing. Tell him to come to join the older team.
Roshan Headley, you've got the makings of a broadcaster, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
Free kick opportunity here for Kodiak early on from a dangerous position just outside the 18-yard box. Struck and they score! A goal early on as Kodiak from the free kick. It's number 12, Damon Gordon, Lovely struck ball finds the back of the mesh, and Kodiak up 1-0 in the 4th minute. So I know that was against your guys, but break down that free kick for me.
Honestly, it was a stupid foul that our backline caused, and we paid for it. It was a beautiful free kick by one of the Codiac players. He struck it right behind that net. Don't worry, though. York will come back.
The pure honesty of a broadcaster breaking down the foul. So Kodiak
Brandon with the long ball. Straight to the keeper.
So Kodiak breaks the ice. An early goal. The bad news is York behind, but to your point, Roshan, lots of time left to equalize and more.
Lots of time. The game's never ended until that ref blows that whistle.
So I know we're just underway and early on, but who's that player when York really, really needs a goal? Who's that player that all of you try to find the ball and get it to them so that they can hopefully find the back of the net?
The guy with the ball right now, Nick Durham, our leading goal scorer. Look at him. Look at him go. I'm telling you, there's been many times he has bailed us out. I've been playing with that man since U13, and now we're up to U19. Been playing with him for years. He's always been that top striker. Always been that guy that we need to find. Always been that guy to bail us out of the tough games. And I know for sure that he will bail us out today.
Here's a long ball now for Hunter Delahunt. Delahunt down the left wing, trying to make a couple of moves around one defender. Delahunt puts on the brakes, gets the ball tangled up in his feet. Good work there defensively by Christian Chimino.
Great defense.
Now they feed it back up high. Ayuba Kamara dishes off. John Kandinda comes back now. Kodiak looking in control here. Luca Robichaud gets challenged there.
And it's out. Sean Taylor brought that ball out of danger.
So now back home, I know this team is York, but back home in Ontario, what community, what town or city do you live in?
I live in Brampton, but this team, origin is Vaughan. We play all over Vaughan.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, Vaughan to Brampton is like 45 minutes away.
And Vaughan, that's pretty close to Mississauga as well, yes?
It is. Vaughan is pretty close to Mississauga. I'm surprised you know your city's over there.
Well, I mentioned on a previous broadcast, many moons ago before my broadcasting career, I was in hospitality and I spent 6 weeks in Mississauga and Vaughan, opening up an Eastside Mayor's, and I believe it was on Colossus Drive in Vaughan was where the restaurant was opened up, and that was like a big park with like all kinds of like Costco and restaurants like Eastside Mario's and Boston Pizza, things like that, as we see a chance for York. So yeah, I know the area fairly well. I spent 6 weeks there, enjoyed it, lovely people, and the beverages were always tasty, so that's a good thing.
I actually never been to Eastside Mario's, but I know it's some type of Italian restaurant, I believe.
It is. Hey, bada boom, bada bing. Once upon a time, when I was much younger and had darker hair, that a lot of people used to think that I was like the Eastside Mario's mascot commercial guy.
The Taylor Gloria with the corner. Mohammed puts it back in. No one's there.
So let me talk to you a little bit, and I'm not going to put you on the spot to comment specifically about officiating, but when you're out there on the pitch and you're playing, and you have an official who is kind of letting the play go and not calling a lot of fouls, does that change the way that you play your game or the team plays the game from an aggressive standpoint?
So I feel like every single game we have played, the refs call that ball a little too early. I'd rather them really wait for that call, for them to really make a call off of it, because I'll be running with the ball, be dribbling, going through 1-2 players. They'll click my leg, but then I'll get past another player, but he'll always call that ball back. And it just does not set that tone, because I could go off on that advantage.
Kodiak looking to cause some trouble again. Nice little pass forward there. Good touch from Brady Leach.
Great defense. Pass the ball out. Makes both of them.
Over on the far side, Kodiak still with possession. They'll just calmly work it to the back line now. Try to organize from the back. Kodiak, you see, looking downfield. There's a chip ball.
Deshaun Taylor, great strength. Agon with the ball. Passes to the keeper, but here. saved how many penalties this game? I mean, the last couple games, saved about 5 penalties. Really saved us those penalty shootouts. Sean Taylor, great pass to Muhammad. Brandon scans the field, passes it to Nick Durham. Nick Durham sees it, crosses it in, header, and it's a goal! York United comes back, tied the game up 1-1 in the 9th minute with a beautiful header.
Yeah, once we'll get you to walk through it again. Roshan will roll up that replay for you, and you can walk us through that play here in just a sec. There it is. Now walk us through it.
So, man, he sees him, scans it. Oh, that was a beautiful jump. That was a beautiful header. Oh, man. Doesn't get anything better than that. I love when set pieces like that just so amazing to watch.
And that, I believe, was
Jonathan,
6,
yes.
Jonathan Szymanski.
Tallest guy on that field.
So the equalizer finds the back of the goal in the 10th minute. And it's Jonathan Szymanski, number 6. Well called by our guest analyst, Roshan Headley. Now Kodiak.
Cole Savage, beautiful strength. Back to Brandon. Brandon sees that long ball. Kodak player gets it.
Verberg trying to connect with Ferreira right there. That didn't work. Now Kodiak will try the other way with Leach. Leach feeds it back to John Kandinda. Kandinda just calmly rolls it to the back line. Now Kodiak up ahead.
To Sean Taylor, great strength, great challenge. Good job, Brandon, by getting there. Nick, and that is a foul. York United getting ready for the set piece, taken by number 7, Brandon.
Brandon Verberg with his family off to our left. Take it away, Roshan. Setting up this set piece free kick.
Oh, looks like he's gonna go for it. Brandon goes for it. Just over the ball. It was a great shot.
Now, typically in a set piece like that, from a little bit of distance, would Brandon Verberg's decision to go for goal be his, or would that be a signal from the coach?
It would be his. Sure, the coach, everything happens from the coach, but the coach has trust in us for us to make the judgment to either take the free kick for goal or to pass it in. As we get an interception to Nick Durham. Nick Durham off the post. Oh, Nick Durham with the rebound, and it goes over. Oh, man.
I think your teammates know that you're on headset here. They're giving you all kinds of opportunity to call.
I'm telling you, man. Nick Durham, he really wants that goal. He will go. He will get that goal. He will get that goal.
Well, it was well struck. You could see where he was trying to place it and just caught the post, and he even had the rebound chance as well. So for those of you just joining us perhaps, this is York Academy U18 taking on Codiac U18. I'm Scott Squires. We're here with the Maritime Athletic Profiles crew, and special guest joining me on headset from York United, injured player Roshan Headley. And Roshan, you're a natural, my friend. Carry on.
I'm telling you, man, I just played way too much FIFA. I just know all these commentators. Oh, Moses tries to beat him, but it's placed for a corner.
Mohamed Shakaroon, number 19 for this York Academy side. And for anyone out there watching that is either a big fan of FIFA or might have kids who play it, there you go.
Brandon comes with the ball, plays it short. Cross it. Ooh.
Ouch. I could feel that one up here as that shot hit Damon Gordon. Yeah, perhaps playing FIFA gives you a little inside track to perhaps getting on headset and doing it for real.
A lot, and it's offside by Brandon. He was offside by a mile. But yeah, with the FIFA gameplay, I just know what to say.
Is there a team or a player that you always are in FIFA?
So my favorite team is Real Madrid.
Okay.
What can I say? Honestly, I'm a Ronaldo fan. I know a lot of people may be Messi fans. Again, I'm not here to debate. I'm just here to say that I like Ronaldo more. That's my goal.
Your favorite is your favorite.
My favorite
That's
is
it.
my favorite.
Chance there moments ago as Delahunt had it dangerously in an area where he tried to free himself up to get a clean shot away, but good defense by York, shutting down the chance from Delahunt. So we're into the 14th minute. 1-1 the score. They still don't have the York goal up on the scoreboard yet, but it is indeed 1-1 between Codiac U18 and York Academy U18. Goal kick now for York.
Me here. Looks to play it long. Does.
Play now, center of the pitch. Little chip back from Ayub Kamara. Trying to settle up from the back line. That deflected off a
Here
United player.
comes Tashawn's there just for support. Goal kick for York United.
You've got the broadcaster's voice as well, Roshan. Tell you what, if you live closer, I think I'd make you my protege and show you the ropes and teach you and bring you along here. I think you potentially have a future on a mic, my friend.
Thank you, man. But you know, home is 3 hours away from here. You know what I mean? So.
Well, I would say find an organization or organizations that do live stream coverage of soccer back where you live and let them know that you'd like to jump on a mic and, you know, maybe make a little pocket money.
Of course, I'll be great for them.
Make a little bank. Isn't that what the kids say now? Make some bank?
Make some bank?
I don't know.
I don't know what they say.
We are 1-1 into the 16th minute of this opening half between Codiac U18 and York Academy U18. It's been a good pace to this one as well. Both teams came at it right off the jump. Codiac opened up the scoring. Damon Gordon in the 4th minute, but then answering back just moments ago in the 10th minute, Jonathan Szymanski.
With a beautiful header. Great cross in. Me here. The great save. Composure. Looks to play short. Yes, he does. Looks up down the line. Looks like it's a 2v3. Dribbles. Plays it short for Muhammad. Muhammad has the ball. Shoots. Over the ball. Very unlucky, but he will get another chance to bring it right in for York United.
Mohamed Shakroun making no mistake about seeing the opportunity and putting the ball on target. Never a bad idea.
Never.
To put that ball towards goal.
Never. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Thank you very much. That's one of the things I like to say repeatedly, and it's true.
And it's very true.
I used to apply that when I used to take my young daughter when she was younger around selling Girl Guide cookies. I said, you can't sell, you won't sell 100% of the doors you don't knock on.
That is very true. That is very true.
It was great advice for a 7-year-old selling Girl Guide cookies, Roshan, I want to tell you. Long ball. There's Delahunt again. He's been in the middle of a lot of the action for Kodiak here, but now it's York United.
Brandon turns, presses it off. Back to Brandon. Ooh, Kodak intercepts it. York United gets that ball. Noah's still pressuring him. Aegon gets that ball back to Deshaun Taylor. Back to Aegon. No, it's back to Noah. Back to Deshaun Taylor. Deshaun looks to switch the ball. Bad pass. Cole Savage with a great interception. Mateo Lagori, the captain. He's dribbling.
Let me ask you about the gentleman that you just talked about stepping up and making that great defensive play, Cole Savage. When I first saw him, I looked and I thought, he should be playing perhaps the other kind of football. And when you look at his stature, his physical size, you may not think that he would have the ability to be as quick and as fast as he is, but maybe just comment about what it's like out there playing with Cole.
What it's like there playing with Cole. He sets the defensive tone for all of us. He is truly our Virgil van Dijk for this team. He'll get to every header. He'll get to every interception. Foul right there from Muhammad. Cole Savage is all around a great defender. And yes, for his size, I would think he would be playing the other football as well. But you know, good thing he chose the best sport.
Yeah, he's the couple of games I've watched him play, he's just been solid as a rock back there. And to your point, he really does seem to set the tone defensively for your side, as now we see a discussion going on here. So I think that might just be the referee coming in and saying, all right, we can have aggression, we can have physical play, but let's not cross the line with it there. So message delivered, and free kick now.
Brandon with the free kick. Plays it in. To Sean Taylor. Oh! Just a little bit to the left.
So very close. Nicely set. We'll see it here on the replay, Roshan.
Brandon again. Plays it in right to Deshaun Taylor. Jumps up there, gets it just so close. York United.
Just the ability for soccer players to be able to track a long ball in like that and jump through a crowd and be able to put their head to the ball, to me, just shows wonderful athleticism.
It does. Again, how to score goals is not always by the foot. Here to Cole Savage. Cole Savage plays it up.
Taken off the head there of Aiden Little for Kodiak. 1-1 your score, Kodiak and York.
Nick with the ball. Back to Mohammed.
Kodiak got to that ball first. Isaac Somerville knocked it out of bounds with a little back heel. Scott Squires and Roshan Headley on the call for you here. Roshan, injured player from York United, was kind enough to agree to come on and call some. Well, I don't think you knew you were going to call some game, but I just got the sense that you could do it, and you're doing a fine job.
Doing a great job. Thank you. Brandon with the beautiful ball. Noah gets the ball, tries to play it. Both of them holding 50-50. Great defensive challenge and tackle from Noah. Great tackle after he lost that ball. Comes back and gets it.
Noah Ferreira in on the tackle there, taking down Luca Robichaud. Good action, good physical play, good clean play.
Plays that ball. Deshaun Taylor, interception. Clears the danger. Interception, and Chimino tries to save it, but couldn't get there in time.
Throw in for Kodiak. 1-1 your score here as we play into the 22nd minute. Thrown in for Kandinda. And again, right back out of play over in front of the little merch bench over there, music bench, whatever else bench on the far side of the pitch.
Looks like a foul throw there, and the ref does call it. Mateo Lagore with the throw. Pass it to Jonathan. That goal score for the beautiful header. To Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor finds Noah again. Noah saves it. It's still in. Noah puts it out to Nick Durham. Nick Durham gets pushed. Still has it. Jonathan. And the ref calls it.
Nick Durham has that body build that seems they would give him like really good center of gravity. He looks to be so hard to take off the ball.
He does. And he really goes to the gym almost every day. Gets that body in perfect shape. Cole Savage looks like he's going to take this free kick. Knowing him, I think he's going to go for goal.
Cole Savage looks to me like he could be on the Chicago Bears of 1940. He's got that throwback football player look.
Brandon goes over to Cole Savage.
Now, what do you think is the conversation there?
Honestly, to go for goal. Make sure he puts it somewhere on net. And he does. Great save. Great shot by Cole Savage.
Yeah, that's a dandy save right there. Gabriel Henry Seabach, the keeper for Kodiak, making the save off a well-struck.
York United. Mohammed gets interception. One-time finish. Hits the post. Top of the ball.
That close for York. Kodiak looks to clear.
Kodiak clears the.
Well, maybe we can see that last play on replay. This close off a deflected ball.
Man. Mateo, great pressure. Bad pass. Mohammed gets the interception. One-time finish off the defender's foot. Hits the ball. Comes out.
Truly the game of inches, as even though it was deflected, it still arced up and just hit the bar.
Gets interception again. Mateo Ligori, captain, over the bar again. York United's really setting the tone on defense right now. We just need to finish one goal. The score is tied 1-1. Should be at least 3-1 with all these missed chances.
Yeah, there have been some glorious opportunities for York United, or York Academy, no question about it. And that last one, off the foot of Mateo Ligori, had it labeled for the top corner, far post, and didn't miss by much. Goal kick now for Henry Seebach.
Plays it a little wide. Deshaun Taylor misses the header. Passes it up to Brandon. Brandon plays that through ball to the captain, Mateo Ligori. Mateo Ligori has the ball, crosses it in. Straight to the keeper. Safe hands.
And certainly for the last, well, I'm going to say at least 10 minutes, if not more, York United or York Academy has really had Kodiak on the back foot here.
Really. Mohammed again with the interception. Mohammed looks. Dribbles. Still looks. Passes it up to Brandon. Brandon cuts back in. Back to Mohammed. Cross it in first time. Very unlucky. Yes, I agree with you. The last 10 to 15 minutes, York United has just been there defensively and offensively. We just can't get a goal to really set this tone and start leading the game.
Yeah, it's just been wave after wave push. And the majority of the play has been in the Kodiak side of the pitch. And again, I don't have the percentages in front of me, but I would say it's about an 80-20 possession in favor of York.
I would say something about that too. Great press by York United. Has to play fall. Deshaun Taylor on him. Jonathan.
Now here comes Kamara.
Mateo Ligori. Jonathan with the beautiful defense. Back to Mohammed. Great turn. Great turn. Brushes off one defender. Pass it to Nick Durham. Nick Durham with the chip over the bar again. Nick Durham.
So close several times. Just can't buy one right now for York, but he's getting plenty of chances, and it looks like we've got a York player.
And that looks like it's Mohammed. Oh, man.
So that would be Mohammed Shakroon, number 19.
Yes. Oh, man.
Slow to get up. Hopefully it's just a cramp.
Hopefully it's okay.
Fans to our left encouraging Mohammed, Mo as they're calling him, to hopefully he can get up and just shake it off. He's got a bit of a limp going, but it seems that he's going to stay out there.
Seems like it. We have another midfielder warming up. Julian. Another York United press. Center back plays it forward. Deshaun Taylor with a great header. Cuts it back. No gets the thing. Brandon. It's a late challenge. Late challenge again.
A little bit of
little scruffle there.
Yeah. Number 5, Nolan Nazai in the middle of that. And for Kodiak, you know, the first few minutes, they came out and were really pressuring York, and you know, credit them, they came out strong. The opening goal of this match scored by Damon Gordon in the 4th minute, and things were looking good for Kodiak. But it was just, it seemed like almost a switch got flipped, and York just kind of have been pouring it on ever since, and have really had several opportunities. And to your point, it could easily be 3 or 4 to 1 right now for York. However, could this be a chance now, trying to break away?
Plays it back to Mejia. Mejia looks. Takes a Cole Savage with the touch to Mateo Ligori. Could not get there.
Back on it. It's number 20, Aiden Little for Kodiak. Little getting pressure down there along the sideline. Little tried to feed it over to his teammate. It goes over the head of the Kodiak player. Now, Kandinda. Kodiak trying to find some way to work the ball forward and just get it out of their half of the pitch and into York territory. There's a little chip from Leach.
There. Back to Jonathan. Jonathan, pass it to Nick. York United still putting the pressure on them. Plays it out wide. Jonathan gets the ball. The goal scorer. Cole Savage. Cole Savage back to Mejia. Mejia back to Cole Savage. Go Savage, beats the defender. Dribbles, passes it up, hits the back of Brandon.
Race forward here, João Peretti.
And to Sean, great strength.
And a size mismatch there, certainly with Peretti more diminutive than the York attacker. Well, you just see there in the corner as Peretti trying desperately to be some kind of spark plug for this Kodiak side. Lots of game left to play as we're into the 30th minute of this opening half, but it's really been all York for the most part as we see Mo Shakroon check out of the game now. He'll head over to the sideline.
Julian's coming in for him.
That would be Julian Delambert. He wears number 16 for York. Throw in, taken by Luca Robichaud.
Thornton plays it short. Julian gets for that ball first. Back inside the box.
Fed back up high.
Shot.
Mara going top corner and just rifled it wide, and that's the best chance in the last little bit for this Kodiak side. So some good pressure leads to an opportunity. We'll see it on the replay right here. Good work in there by Peretti. And then there you see the shot from distance. Good pace on it, but just a little wide. But again, best chance in the last little bit for this Kodiak team.
Here looks to play it long. Who's gonna get there first? Nick with the header to our captain. Gonna get there. Still pressures the defender. Spins around.
Kodiak playing it back now, just trying to find some way to regroup and form an attack across midfield. But again,
gets that ball back. Back to me here. We hear signals to Cole to go to the side. We hear
Mahir Sejpal, the keeper for this York squad.
Clears the danger out.
So put your coach's hat on for a minute, Roshan, and what do you like from what you've seen from this York team through the first 30 minutes?
What I'm seeing is we are determined to get that ball. We are creating chances. We are pressuring their defensive back line. You know, and it's working, but the only thing that I would say is we need to finish. We had a lot of opportunities, and we do not want to go to penalties again for the third game straight. Brandon gets the ball to Julian. Julian plays it forward. Great pass. Will he get there? Noah gets there. Noah still has the ball. Back to Julian. Julian gets the ball. Trips off the defender's leg.
Good play by Robichaud. Stepping in there, breaking it up, goes back to his teammate now. It's Peretti. Peretti feeds it into the middle, trying to catch up to it is Kamara.
Jonathan goes to pressure him. Cole Savage with the great block. Mateo Lagori, the captain for York United, pressures him.
Kandinda for Kodiak, sends it ahead.
Gets the ball. Julian turns. Sees Nick Durham. Nick Durham. Goes, challenges him, crossover, passes it, one-time finish. Mateo Lagori offside.
So again, just great work there from Durham, Verberg, and Lagori. And as you said, just offside, but just some dazzling footwork and teamwork from those three players up front for York. And you got to feel a little bit for Abriel Henry Seabach, the keeper for Kodiak. He's been pretty much under constant pressure.
He's doing a great job.
He is indeed. He's being solid in there, and a good part of the reason you talked about York not finishing, he's also been solid back there, helping to keep this a 1-1 game.
Passes one defender. Passes it to Nick Durham. Nick Durham, left foot, and goes wide.
And again, it was Henry Seabach who saw number 14, Nick Durham, barreling down, and you'll see it on the replay here. The keeper has to make a decision. Do I challenge? Do I wait back?
Beats the defender. Passes it beautiful onside. Left foot just plays it wide. He's going to keep on getting these chances, and one of these chances he will score.
That's, by my unofficial count, I think that's 4 top-level opportunities for Nick Durham so far.
McDermott presses the defenders. Mateo Lagore comes to help.
Up along it goes there to Delahunt. Hunter Delahunt. Long ball forward. There's Savage getting there first and clearing it. There's that Rock of Gibraltar back there. 20 for York, Cole Savage. And by all accounts, he embraces his role as being kind of that tower of strength back there.
He does. It's what we need for this team. York gets to it first. Maradona's falls again. Another Maradona beats the defender. A little bit too much, but still got the ball. Agon singles into Nick Durham. Nick Durham again. He has 2 defenders on his back. Cuts through 1, cuts through 2, and looks like it's a corner.
You may not know this reference, but fans of soccer in the Maritimes and certainly Nova Scotia would know the name Masout Mert. He played senior level soccer in Nova Scotia for a lot of years. He's coached. He's been part of the Suburban FC program. And your man, number 14, Nick Durham, reminds me so much of Masout Mert. Almost identical style of play. So strong on the ball. Always a nose for the net. Just a demon on the field in a good way. And that's who, very much so, Nick Durham reminds me of, is the great Masout Mert. Kodiak trying to find some way to get through here.
Interception to Mateo Lagore, number 10. Mateo plays it off to Julian. Julian plays it off to, can't see, back to Julian. Looks like it was Brandon that passed it to him. Now it's Jonathan, the goal scorer. Jonathan plays it to Mateo. Mateo cuts it in. York United defender on the ground, gets back up. Cole Savage, great defense.
Again, Kodiak, anytime they try to break through, there's the defense, in particular Cole Savage. Now it's Robichaud.
Great slide tackle by Noah to Brandon.
Here's Verberg.
Brandon passes it, ooh, right off the Kodiak's foot.
And if you're Kodiak, even though you've kind of been under siege for the majority of this first half, you got to feel kind of okay with the fact that, hey, it's still 1-1.
It's still 1-1.
We're not down 3 or 4-1. It's 1-1. So, you know, perhaps they can look at it at the half, which is getting close, and say, hey, we weather the storm. Let's make some adjustments. Let's come back out. If you're York, obviously your team, your side, when you're coming in waves like that and you keep having chances after chances, and to your point, just don't have the finish yet, how do you avoid kind of getting deflated and going, ugh, we just can't score? How do you keep the pressure going?
Just got to keep our heads up. We got to tell ourselves that we will score, and once we score, another goal will come. Another goal will come, and that's how you start breaking down good teams like Kodiak. You know, at the end of the day, their goalkeeper's really saving them out here through all the chances that York United's getting. So we just got to keep our heads up. Great team spirit, and I'm for sure that we will come out with a goal.
Into the 37th minute of this opening half. Kodiak U18 taking on York Academy U18. Scott Squires, along with our special guest, Roshan Headley, who's a player with this York side, but injured, not able to play, so came over to hop on the headset for a bit, doing a great job calling the game alongside me. I haven't had to do a whole lot this half. I've been enjoying listening to you.
Thank you.
It's Kodiak working it to the back line now. Will they go back to the keeper? Nope, they'll cross field with it.
Cross field. Sam Peters looks to defend. He plays it in. Deshaun Taylor steps up.
Long ball off the foot of Kandinda.
Long ball. And Mahir gets it. Plays it short.
So Mahir Sejpal, solid in goal when called upon. He hasn't been too busy.
Nolan looks like he's going to get the ball. Is keeper going to get there first? And he does.
You know, the Kodiak defender running a little bit of interference there, allowing his keeper to come out and grab that ball and take away a potential chance. Kodiak.
Slow pressing. Nick Durham. York United team shifted.
Kodiak will try the far side up into the middle. Kamara. Now go back to the back line one more time. Kodiak head up.
Still has the ball.
Malal trying to find an opening here. Here it is up to
heavy touch.
Hunter Delahunt.
Loses it. Brandon with the ball. Passes it off. Agon looks to pass it down to Zom Peters. Aegon coming behind him. Zon Peters to Aegon. Aegon, first time cross. Nick Durham. Oh, just couldn't get there.
Back the other way now.
Cole Savage coming.
Delahunt in the middle. There's the two big men. Delahunt for Kodiak, Savage for York. That's a big mass of humanity meeting there just around midfield.
Julian has the ball. Passes it up to Brandon. Brandon looks to play it long to Zion. Zion Peters pressuring the defender. He's still going. Nick Durham there on the right side. Keeper has to play it. Keeper shoots it long.
Onto the foot there of Hugo Melanson. Melanson leaves it for his teammate.
Brandon gets the interception to Julian. Julian passes to Nolan. Nolan looks to 1v1 the defender. Crosses it in first time to Zion Peters. Zion misses the ball. Kodiak defender gets there.
Right across the face of the goal. Kodiak exhales, takes the ball away. Luka Robichaud.
Very dangerous ball. Nick Durham goes. Cole Savage gets to that ball first. Savage still goes. He's still going. He's still going. Passes off to Nolan on the corner. Ball intercepted.
Kodiak trying to find some way to get some kind of sustained offensive pressure going. They'll go to the back again. Roll it to the keeper.
Still presses the defender.
Go far side. Kodiak has it in the corner.
And that's halftime.
And that is halftime. So certainly an entertaining affair. Kodiak opened up the scoring in the 4th minute. Damon Gordon got the lads in white and red on the board. And then a few minutes later, in minute number 10, Jonathan Szymanski, beautiful header, got the finish, tied it up 1-1. And they're just putting the York goal up on the scoreboard now, much to the delight of the York fans. And for the majority of the half after Szymanski made it 1-1 for York, York basically took over the game, had several high-level chances, just not able to get the finish. And we go into halftime 1-1. I want to say a big thank you to our special guest, Roshan Headley. What a great job he did on the mic, my friend.
Thank you.
I would highly encourage you. I don't know if it's something that interests you. You said you do it with FIFA when you're playing on headset, on a gaming console. But when you get back home, check out any available opportunities to get on a mic and call live streaming, especially for soccer. I've been doing this a long time, and I can tell when someone has a natural ability. And you, my friend, have the natural ability. Well done, and thanks for hanging out.
Thank you.
And in the meantime, we're going to take a quick break, but don't go too far this half. We're going to show the interview that we did with the female keeper of the tournament. We'll do that at halftime in just a little bit. Back with you at Wickwire Field, joined by the keeper of the tournament, Sierra DeLand. Sierra, congratulations on the award. What's it mean to you?
It just means like a lot to me. Like I feel like I worked really hard to kind of get where. It's really cool.
You were telling me before we did this interview that you're originally from Toronto, moved out here to Nova Scotia, Halifax a couple of years ago. What does it mean to be able to play for this suburban side?
It definitely means a lot. I came during COVID, so Suburban really picked me up during like lockdown, I guess. So I'm really grateful for them kind of being there.
Let's talk about this last game, a tough match against FC Manitoba. You played well, but what was it like being in a tight game like that was so closely contested?
It It was kind of nerve-wracking, just kind of knowing like my team could go up and tie it 1-1 and going to pens, or we could go down 2-0 and just kind of not really have a shot at the end. But I think my team played really well. We kind of pushed to the end, and it was a great game.
Being able to play in a tournament like this with such high-level players, not only on your team, but high-level competition as well, how does that help your game?
Definitely playing with high-level players kind of helps me learn a little bit more soccer smarts, I guess. Like I definitely learn new things for my team, like learning every day, kind of when to go long, when to kind of go short. It's really great to kind of have that knowledge on my team.
And for any young keepers out there that are just learning the game and wanting to play goal as they grow up through soccer, from the keeper of the tournament, what would be a couple of pieces of advice for the young up-and-comers?
Don't push yourself too hard, but definitely train every day. Just make sure you're having fun, and it's not like you don't have to be having fun to be good.
And what's next for you in your soccer life?
Definitely university. I want to go play D1 in the States somewhere. I'm hoping to get on a national team somewhere, and yeah.
Well, Sierra Gallant, congratulations on a fantastic tournament, and we wish you well with the rest of your soccer career.
Thank you.
That's Sierra Gallant, keeper of the tournament. We'll see where she lands next.
It is often thought that glory is a matter of fate. But the truth is, no one was born a hero. It's an everyday journey. There are no shortcuts, no perfect scenarios, no days off. Things won't always go the way you expect. Sometimes you may ask yourself, why me? Why now? But overcoming challenges is part of the game too. It doesn't matter how strong your rival is or how hard the game gets. Doesn't matter if all eyes are on you or if nobody's watching. And if you're forced to improvise, show everyone there are no limits to what you can do. In that moment, nothing else matters. Your time is now. When passion runs through you, become your own hero.
At Dalhousie University, ocean expertise flows directly into the blue economy. We're advancing clean tech and digital solutions and shaping tomorrow's workforce. We're turning today's challenges in medicine and healthcare into tomorrow's opportunities. And through our community partnerships, we support discovery and inclusion that make a real difference. This is Dalhousie University, where local collaboration meets global impact.
Right back to the action here. Second half of this game between York Academy and Codiac. U18 squads. The teams have switched ends now. Codiac wearing the white, red with black trim kits. They're going now right to left. York United wearing the teal with white trim. They're going left to right. Scott Squires with you. Special guest Roshan Headley from York Academy, injured, not playing, so he's jumped on and has been doing a great job of calling the action here. So I'll do the same as I did in the first half. I'll defer to my good man, Roshan.
Thank you, man. You already know York United is coming back. Plays it. Deflected off wide. Cole Savage will get there first. Fakes the defender. Passes it up to Julian. Julian plays it out wide. Nathaniel with the ball. Gets pushed. And it's a corner.
So Aiden Little for Kodiak coming in with the physical challenge there against the York on-rushing attacker.
Number 5, Nolan, looks to take the corner.
There you see the contact on the replay. Little getting up and going, what, me?
Nolan plays it in, out wide. Cole Savage hits him. I don't know if that hit his head, but
Cole Savage
hit him somehow.
Why am I not surprised that of all the players, he's the one? We'll see it here on the replay. That man, number 20, Cole Savage.
I don't even know where it hit him, but hey, it hit him somewhere.
So now what would the reaction of his teammates been had he had headed that one in?
I don't even know. Could only imagine.
Kodiak trying to find something here. We'll see what kind of adjustments they made at the half. They were certainly under pressure, but again, through it all, the fact remains it's a 1-1 game. So we're still on even terms.
Julian looks to pressure him. Oh, he gets by Julian. Nolan gets the ball. Oh.
It'll be a throw in now for Aiden Little. Takes it quickly.
Nathaniel jumps up. Nolan jumps up again. Nathaniel pays it to Cole Savage. Cole Savage gets the danger out. Emmanuel gets the ball. Emmanuel to Nathaniel. To Cole Savage. Cole Savage back to Luca, our new subbed on goalkeeper. To Brandon. Brandon one-times it all the way to Agon. Agon dribbles, pass it to Zion Peters. Zion Peters looks, scans the field, turns, pass it back to Brandon. Brandon back to Zion. Very nice pass from them two. Julian gets into the action. Dribbles back to Zion. Back to Agon. Agon looks to dribble. Back to Zion. Zion dribbles back to Julian. Julian looks, plays it short, back to the center back.
Good possession here by York, just controlling the play. And as I say that,
bad pass.
Kodiak steps in the middle.
2v2.
Kamara off to the left is Harlock.
Cole Savage gets there. Cole Savage gets the defender and is out for a corner. Bad pass. Crazy counter attack, but Cole Savage there to set the defensive tone for us once again.
Just underway in this second half, 1-1 your score. If you're just joining us, York had the majority of the ball and the chances in that first half, but some solid goaltending and some bad luck, I guess, for York, for lack of a better term, has us still at 1-1, and it was Kodiak who opened up the scoring in the 4th minute. Damon Gordon. Jonathan Szymanski answered back in the 10th minute, and that's all the scoring, 1-1.
It's a corner, plays it down. Brandon gets there. Nathaniel with the ball, still has it. Clears it out with his left foot, falls down. Kodiak goes for the shot, deflects it off of Julian's back. Another corner.
So Kodiak a little better here to start this second half, and certainly what I've seen so far, number 9, Ethan Harlock, has been kind of in the middle of it, trying to generate some offense here for this Kodiak side. And again, as you said, it'll be another set piece, corner kick here from the far flag. Wouldn't that be something if, through all of what we've witnessed so far, if Kodiak were able to take a lead? In
back,
the middle.
Headers. Kodiak still has the ball.
Grideau got taken down. Here comes York.
Plays it down all the way to Zion. Zion turns. It's a 2v2. Plays it to Emmanuel. Foul.
John Condinda.
And it's on York United. He looks shaken up from that fall.
Yeah, the York player leaned over, kind of hands on the knees there after that last sequence in the tackle. So advantage to Kodiak here. And we'll reset and do it again. I think the referee might be just checking for blood there on number 13, Emmanuel Budimit. Two Budimits on this team, Nathaniel number 2 and Emmanuel number 13.
They are brothers.
Oh,
great challenge.
Challenge over there, and you could hear the collision. It was inadvertent, but I think it was thigh to thigh or knee to thigh. And I think it's Hugo Melanson who's down on the turf there, right by the Dalhousie D at midfield. But again, you could kind of hear the thud. I think it was like knee to thigh, but you could hear the kind of the clap up here. And there's a look at it. Yeah, just two players going airborne for the ball. And the Kodiak players certainly taking the worst of that as they'll come out and have a look down. I don't like to guess. I do believe it is number 3, Hugo Melanson.
I believe so too.
And that could be one of those Charlie horse situations where you take a contact up around the thigh or inside of the thigh, and you can just kind of freeze everything up. So we'll certainly hope that everything will be okay as we see Hugo getting some assistance there, getting carried off by one of the coaches and his teammate Nasi Amalal. Meanwhile, the referee just having a quick chat with some of the Kodiak players, so it'll be a free kick for Kodiak from around the area of the foul. It'll be Condinda lining up here. See what he wants to do with it. A little shuffle step did Condinda.
Got alarm. Brandon with the ball. Brandon looks to play. Took too long for the pass. Aegon gets it, and it's a foul. Yellow card for Brandon.
So Brandon Verberg booked, shown the yellow. So Kodiak and York tied 1 apiece here. Play has been a little more even in this second half than it was in the first, where York was just coming in waves, but it's kind of been more of an even affair here through the first almost 9 minutes. There's a dangerous ball crossed in, loose, and York able to clear.
Zahn gets the touch, plays it down, gets there first. Brandon passes it one time to Nolan.
And Aiden Little there defensively. Now, from, again, just almost 9 minutes in, I mentioned that it's a little bit of a more even flow of play here in this second half. Have you noticed anything different that Kodiak has done in terms of their attack, their pace?
Now I feel like they're starting to pressure us more defensively, and as you can see right there, we just lost the ball. They're starting to pressure us more defensively. They're not laid back now. They're going to put pressure on that ball so they can build up on offense.
Kamara tried to feed it ahead. That could have been almost a dangerous chance there. Kodiak with control. That just went off the toe of Mazai. Now Kodiak looking to make a run here. In traffic, it's Kamara. Look at Kamara doing the good work 1v1. Kamara again steps inside, beating a couple of defenders. Kamara looking for somewhere to go, trying to get some help. And you could almost see Kamara was just looking to his teammates for some help and felt that he perhaps wasn't getting the support. But what an individual effort there for about 20 seconds on the ball by number 10, Ayuba Kamara.
Looks like a foul throw again. Ref's not calling it. Zahn Peters with the ball. Plays it out wide. Cuts it in. Still dribbling. Still has the ball. Great. Back to Brandon. And back to Rafe to send him back. Rafe to Cole Savage. Cole. Ooh. Looks like a foul there. Nathaniel still on the ground. He looks okay though. Still shaking up. A little limp.
Nathaniel Budimit wearing number 2 for this York side. Still just trying to jog that out. Still a little bit of a hobble, but stays in there, and it's Cole Savage.
Looking to take the free kick. He plays it. Ball in. Codiac defender gets there first.
Clears it away far side. Now Codiac look to get possession, move it up the field. With some pace down the right side. They carry on. And it goes out of play just on the far sideline. Scott Squires on the headset here, along with our partner, Roshan Headley. Roshan plays for this York squad, injured, joining us on the broadcast, calling the game, doing a great job. And for the most part, I think you've been, as unbiased as you can be.
I'm really trying to be, Kodiak is stepping up this second half on us.
Kamara works it back.
Ball in. Emmanuel gets there, turns. Emmanuel still has the ball. Emmanuel plays it to Nolan. Nolan has 2 defenders on him. Beats them, shoots it, and it's a throw in for Kodiak.
So it was Peretti and Little defensively there for Kodiak. Did a nice job. And it looks like Nathaniel Budimit, or no, it's Nolan Nazai, kind of favoring the back of his leg there, but he stays out there. That goes off the defender.
Nathaniel throws it to Zon Peters. Couldn't get there on top. Brandon looks to get that ball. Brandon dribbles through one defender, dribbles through, passes it in. Oh, Kodiak with a great clearance. Great defensive stop.
Was a great play by number 15, Lucien Langlois. As we'll see it here, Langlois watching the play develop, and then again follows it to the side. Great defensive play. And just again, watching number 5, Nolan Nazai, looks to be favoring perhaps the hamstring, but he's clutching at the back of his left leg. And he's trying to stretch it out, but that's been the case for the last couple of minutes for number 5, Nolan Nazai.
Brandon taking the corner. Plays it in to the far post. Sees Cole Savage. Zion Peters with the rebound header, and it's a York United goal, up 2-1 in the 53rd minute.
And the nice celly from number 11, Zion Peters. Right place, right time, and the young man has put York in front by a goal. We'll see it here on the replay. There's the corner.
Kodiak defender gets there first. Zion Peters with the rebound goal. Great goal, Zion Peters.
And just right place, right time, nose for the ball, found himself in the right area and puts it in the back, in behind the keeper, and there's York. Been looking for the lead for a long time. Now they have it.
Now we just got to stay and hold on it. Julian gets the ball. Oh, it's a foul. Nathaniel a little bit mad, but looked like he did click his leg there.
So Kodiak opened up the scoring in the 4th minute, and then 2 unanswered from York. It was Szymanski at the 10-minute mark, and then just a moment ago, Zion Peters.
Plays it in. Luca, great hands. Luca plays it short to Nathaniel. Nathaniel plays it back to Luca. Luca clears the danger out. Cole Savage clears it out even more.
Kodiak trying to work it up ahead, and as you mentioned, New keeper in this half for York, Luca Di Cristofaro. Where's number, well, he's 1 on the sheet, but I think he's wearing a higher number than that in his game jersey right now.
He is. 67, I believe. Aegon gets the ball. Plays it to Zon Peters. He won't get there.
And the flag goes up as Peters was looking to make a run. So York has the lead. After all the work they did in that first half, it takes almost 15 minutes into the second half before they get that second goal.
Scoreboard still says 1-1.
Aegon Kakanyi checks out. Tashawn Taylor back into the game.
At left back. Zon Peters pressures the ball.
Kodiak up ahead, trying to connect there with Kamara. So who will be that player on Kodiak that they're going to look to try to free up and to get an opportunity?
Nathaniel looks to pressure him. Plays it one time. Zon gets the interception. Turns. Loses it.
Kodiak.
Julian looks for the defensive stop.
Nice work there from Brideau.
Great turn.
Zach Brideau slides it cross field. So Kodiak trailing for the first time in this game. They had a 1-0 lead. They were tied 1-1, but now they trail. And for York, their first lead of the game. They were down 1, tied, and now they've got the 1-goal advantage because of that goal by Zion Peters. Kodiak over on this near side for Little. Little sees an opening upfield, slides it ahead.
Cole Savage with the great interception. Cole Savage loses it. He still wants that ball back.
Turning with it there, Somerville.
Nolan looks. Emmanuel, great tackle. Julian gets the ball, passes to Zon Peters. Zon Peters back to Julian, but Kodak defender gets it.
Langlois was there. Dishes off. Langlois gets it back. Lucien Langlois.
Tashawn Taylor, great stop. Still fighting for the ball. Tashawn Taylor still has the ball. Tashawn Taylor plays it. Kodak defender just gets his foot out.
You can see they were trying to spring Zion Peters away. Now here comes number 10,
Cole Savage,
Kamara.
great tackle. There's a guy down. Cole Savage kicks it out for the York forward. Nolan looks down. Looks like he has an injury there. Kodak defender helps him.
And I think that, yeah, that's Nolan Mazai. He's been struggling the last little bit with whatever's going on with that left leg. He's trying to gut it out, as they say, but he's definitely laboring. You can see it the last few minutes. He's been hobbling along, clutching at the back of that left leg up around the hamstring area. Again, not going to speculate of what's going on, but that's clearly the area that he's been kind of grabbing at and trying to stretch out. Throw in from Kodiak.
Cole Savage gets there, clears the danger out. Bounces again. Julian takes it down. Julian plays it back to Cole Savage. Very lucky. Kodiak could have. Noah still dribbling. Still dribbling to Zion. Zon Peters shoots it. Just into the keeper's hands.
Well, a good sequence there, but it's cleared away by the keeper.
Tashawn Taylor.
Kodiak now at midfield. They'll just calmly work it back. Now into the middle of the pitch for Brideau. Now they'll go to the back line again. Over on this near side for Langlois. Langlois from the middle. Back to his right. Long ball forward.
Tashawn Taylor looks like he falls and slips up.
Kamara has it. Running upfield was Somerville. Now Kamara trying to cut into the middle. Good
Cole
work
Savage with the stop again for York United.
Excuse me, that was Kandinda, not Kamara.
Nathaniel gets the ball out.
Back to Little.
Julian gets the to Brandon. Brandon looks, plays the ball to Zon. Just couldn't get his feet to stop.
Intercepted now. Kodiak with Little. Little slides it into the middle. And hammering it downfield is Langlois.
Rafe, good header. Nathaniel brings it down with the Kodiak defender on his back to his brother Emmanuel. Emmanuel's telling to go to the wing side. Back to Zion. Zion turns, plays it forward. Oh, just a little too far.
And had the right idea, just couldn't make the connection. Now Kodiak will bring it back up the pitch. Kodiak trailing by a goal. Good defense there. Ball stolen away by York.
15, Christian gets it. Christian tries to play to Zion, couldn't get there. Julian to Brandon. Brandon looks to beat the defender, but couldn't. Kodiak on the counter attack. Will Rafe get there? Rafe with the slide tackle. Kodiak looks like it's a 3v1. Can Kodiak save the ball in? And it's out for a goal kick.
That was quite a run, and you could see Ethan Harlock, number 9, was just making a straight line for the top of the 18-yard box, hoping that Kodiak could get to that ball on the sideline and perhaps cross it over. However, it went out.
Mohammed back into the game.
And into the 62nd minute, 2-1. York in front.
Back to the goal kick. Luca looks to play short. Plays it short to Cole Savage. Cole Savage tells him to go. Heavy touch. York. Christian with the ball. Christian still has the ball. Christian to Zion. Zion with the turn. Zion. Nathaniel gets it. Will he cross it in? Nathaniel crosses it. Mohammed, first time. Over the bar again.
And there one more time was a York player ready to convert. Just couldn't get it there, but again, just good attack from York, creating offensive chances. Just couldn't get the finish on the back end. But again, you see it on the replay from deep, just from the goal line. Just a lovely ball cross and almost converted, as right there was Mohammed Shakroon.
Kodiak keeper plays it wide. Cole Savage, great header, great jump.
Here's Kamara.
Played it over. Emmanuel falls.
Kodiak now. Ball ahead there from
And it's
Harlock.
offside.
You could see Harlock saw his teammate making a dash, tried to feed him the ball, and Somerville just ahead of the play. So some substitutions here now. Musa Sambili, number 13 for Kodiak, checks in. Aiden Little, wearing the number 20, heads over to the Kodiak sideline. 64th minute of play, 2-1, York leading. Cole Savage readies the free kick.
Looks to play short to Deshaun Taylor. Deshaun Taylor back to Cole Savage. Kodiak defenders coming to press the ball to Emmanuel. Emmanuel looks to play it to Christian. He trips on the defender's leg. Will he still get there?
There's Sambili, just checked into the game in a foot race, and it's the keeper who comes out. That's Adam Alain. So Alain, 2 new goaltenders in this half. Kodiak, Somerville at the midfield stripe. Rolls it back. Kodiak trying to find some kind of solution here to break through York. Kodiak trailing by a goal after opening the scoring and leading 1-0. They now find themselves down 2-1 after giving up 2-1 answered to this York side.
Free kick going to York side. Deshaun Taylor. He looks to play it short. Emmanuel to his brother Nathaniel. Tries to play it one time to Christian, but poor ball, poor ball.
Lots of chatter out there. You can just hear Cole Savage having a couple of words with his teammate. Seems almost like a captain, like a general out there
He is. I'm telling you, he really sets that defensive tone for our team in that back line. He knows he has the IQ of the defender to tell us and help us to win this game defensively for our team. Deshaun Taylor gets that ball but loses it.
You get Somerville now trying to make a dash. Somerville up ahead for Harlock. Harlock gets dumped and definitely put a little extra into that one as Harlock went down to the turf. So it'll result in a free kick. And from this distance, you can do a little something with a free kick.
You can.
You see Kamara and Somerville talking it over there. So it looks like it's going to be Lucien Langlois.
By the looks of it, I feel like he will cross it in.
York setting up the wall, Langlois ready.
Yep, plays it short. And York gets the ball out. Nathaniel gets the ball to Christian. Christian still has the ball to Cole Savage. Cole Savage plays it deep to Zon Peters. Zon Peters goes. Could not get there.
And out comes Adam Alain to grab that ball from the on-rushing Zion Peters. Strong kick.
Cole Savage gets there first.
Little touch up ahead for Kamara. Kamara takes a push from behind.
Gets the ball. Zion Peters has a chance on his left foot. Shoots it, and it's a goal! Zion Peters with his second goal for York United, up 3-1.
Oh, just a nice pace to that run. And lovely finish there from Zion Peters. We'll take a look here on the replay, but again, Peters, as you said, with his second goal in a row, and it's the third.
It was a
for York.
great press. Great job by Emmanuel. Gets the ball and plays it to Zion. Zion, great finish. Keeper almost got there, but just couldn't save it. Score is now 3-1.
The keeper, Adam Alain, did get a piece, but not enough. Two very different reactions when the ball went in the goal. Alain kind of putting his hands on his head saying, oh, I almost had it. And Zion Peters running to the far sideline with his second goal celebration of the day. And the lead now extended to 3-1 for York. Well, the hill just got a little higher for Kodiak, but they'll keep coming, although that ball taken away as Emmanuel Boudamet comes in quickly.
Brandon plays that long ball all the way to Christian. Christian, great first touch. Sees him to Mohammed. Mohammed to Zion. Zion shoots it again. Just out wide. He was looking for his third goal. Would have been a hat trick for Zion Peters. Looks like he's really setting the tone offensively for York United.
And we'll see just how close he came on the replay. It almost was a hat trick goal for Peters.
Gets that, just a little bit off.
And you could see where he was going, looking to go top corner. And he had the pace, just not the direction. Peters looks hungry for that hat trick goal. Kodiak, meanwhile, just trying to get the ball downfield, making an effort there with Sambili. Didn't work out. Back to York.
Go to Brandon. Brandon gives it to Emmanuel. Emmanuel gives it to his brother Nathaniel. Nathaniel with the ball. Dribbles through the Kodiak defenders. Dribbles again. Crosses it in. Keeper gets it.
And a busy few minutes here for Adam Alain, the keeper for Kodiak.
Throws it. Deshaun Taylor jumps up there and gets that ball. Christian gets the turn. Great tackle again. Christian has the 1v1 with the defender. Plays it to Zion. Zion first time. Keeper again with the stop. Zion Peters.
How about that save from Adam Alain? That is quality. Peters all around the ball right now. We'll see here on the replay. Just a high quality save from the keeper, Alain. And we'll get a look at it afterwards perhaps as play continues here. But Zion Peters, the last 7-8 minutes, a man unstoppable right now.
For real.
He's like he's leveled up in FIFA.
He has. You know, he just keeps on spamming that O button. Just keeps wanting to shoot, and he will score again. Noah gets the ball back to Rafe. Defender's closing him out. Rafe gives it to Deshaun. Deshaun falls. Linesman called for the foul.
Greatest goal you ever scored in FIFA?
A bicycle.
Yeah. It's funny. I knew you'd remember. I knew if I asked you, you would be able to recall it.
Trust me, I remember. Everyone remembers their greatest goal in FIFA. If
What,
you ask them.
what about your greatest goal IRL in real life?
Free kick, 27 yards out last season.
Okay. Did you go high or low with it?
Yeah. Hit to the ground, keeper almost got it, just bounced right over the keeper's hands.
I always find it so interesting that athletes will remember details of their first goal, their favorite goal. They'll remember where they were, who the keeper was, the shot.
Of course, it just stuck in my memory, you know.
So 3-1 your score as we play in the 72nd minute. It's been the Zion Peters show here in the second half. He's got 2, and he's got his team up 3-1. So Kodiak again opened up the scoring way back in the 4th minute, and since then it's been 3 unanswered from York, and they lead it 3-1. That's cleared.
Zion Peters looks to get the ball. Muhammad looks to pressure the defender. Defender has his hands on him. Nathaniel looks to defend. Nathaniel.
Somerville now looking to do something magical here
Muhammad
for
gets
Kodiak.
the ball. Nathaniel gets it to Zion. Zion turns, passes it one time to Muhammad. Muhammad to Nathaniel on the corner. Will he beat the defender? Another one closes him out. Still has the ball. Still has it to Zion. Zion tries to cross it in to Muhammad. Muhammad lays it off. Oh, Muhammad tried to lay it off.
Cheeky little move there. Didn't work out, but still looked pretty.
Luka gets the ball. The keeper. Keeper passes it to Cole Savage. Cole Savage passes it up.
That's blocked down by Kamara. Kamara doing some good work there.
Muhammad,
trying to
great
stay with the ball.
turn away from the defender. Muhammad tries to play it all the way to Noah, but a little bit more strength on that pass. It would have worked.
LeBlanc goes far side. Kodiak down 2 here. They've got to throw caution to the wind and just push, push, push. This is Somerville trying to cut to the middle, feeds it through. Now it's Salal.
Crosses
Min
it
Salal. Cross in. The keeper comes out to grab it.
Luka gets it.
Cristofaro rolls it ahead and will send York away.
To Brandon. Brandon, long ball. Looks like it hit the wrong part of his cleat there.
Sent far side by Amalal for Kodiak.
Rafe with the deflection. Looks like Matteo Logori, the captain for York United, is back on the pitch. Comes off for Noah.
Into the 75th minute now. York, 2-goal cushion.
Plays it long. Luka has the ball. Luka saves it. First time, Cole Savage, and scoring.
Close chance there as Kodiak was in. Hunter
United.
Delahunt was right in the thick of it, trying to get an opportunity toward goal.
Luka plays his shots all the way to Rafe. Rafe to Brandon. Brandon to Deshaun Taylor. Deshaun Taylor sees it wide to Zion Peters. Gets it. Chimino gets the ball. Defender on his back. Still has the ball. Still dribbling. Plays it. First time to Muhammad.
Trying to
Back
get in
to
there.
Brandon. Brandon, Maradona. Maradona's the defender. Dribbles to Zion. Zion tries to get it. And Zion gets his 3rd goal with a hat trick. Hat trick, Zion Peters.
Well,
Great slide, great finish, great build-up goal. York United 4-1 in the 75th minute.
that just developed very quickly, and it looked like Kodiak might be in good shape defensively, and it just very quickly broke down. There's the Madonna, as you said, the Maradona on the replay, and then just Peters sliding in. You see the turf pebble flying up as he slid down, but there's the little spin move right there, a la Diego Maradona. And then Zion Peters, well, it has been the Zion Peters show in the second half. He's got 3
It has been.
second half goals, and now York
Looks
very
like York's
comfortably.
coming again. The first goal scorer, Jonathan with the ball. Jonathan plays it safe and show back to Cole Savage. Cole Savage back to Jonathan. Jonathan turns, looks, plays it to Brandon. Brandon, first times. And, oh, keeper with the
Bobble.
mistake. Oh, but keeper gets the ball back.
Dangerous there as Adam Atlant bobbled it initially, hanging out, looking for something perhaps, was Kristen Chimino.
Deshaun Taylor looks to get that ball, pressures it and gets the ball away for a throw-in.
So Kodiak, big work to do. That it would be a momentous feat if they were able to equalize with the short amount of time left in this one. They won't quit trying though. Kodiak.
Kodiak has the ball, plays it. Cole Savage with the clearance again. Cole Savage setting the tone for York United defensively.
Some good work over there by number 21, Hunter Delahunt, trying to put the team on his back and carry them. Throw in there, looking to find Damon Gordon, the lone goal scorer for Kodiak in this one.
Zion Peters looks to pressure the ball.
Kodiak in on the ball.
Still has it.
Delahunt working hard, weaving his way through defenders. Just great work by Delahunt. Gets knocked down, ball stays in front there. Somerville heads it. Oh, just to the feet of the goaltender and wide. But a great effort by, that was Harlock. Number 9, not number 7. So Harlock with a great chance. Now, Kamara.
Still have the ball.
Kamara has it.
He looks to get a shot on, still can't. He's dribbling, fancy feet there. Fancy feet.
Back to
13 looks
Billy.
to play it wide. Mateo Ligori goes to pressure him. Mateo Ligori.
Peretti, far side being pressured, does a good job to control the ball, gets taken down to the turf. Into the 79th minute now, not a whole lot of time left. Pretty comfortable situation if you're a York fan.
Rafe plays it down to Jonathan. Jonathan trips on the ball, and it's a foul. York United with 2 minutes left in the game, up 4-1 with the Zion Peters hat trick.
Zion Peters putting on a show. And the thing is, his 3 goals, they've all kind of been different.
They all have. Brandon steps on the ball, pressure to the...
Delahunt, look at the effort from Delahunt trying to will his way through the defenders, but York denies.
Mohammed, tries to play it to Mateo Ligori, the captain for York United.
Kodiak again on the attack. Delahunt tried to feed it through there to Gordon.
Out for a goal kick for York United. On to the 79th minute.
Last little bit of this second half.
Luka plays it short to Cole Savage. Cole Savage plays it long. Heavy touch there. York United gets the ball. Still has it.
Billy tried to make something happen on the little
Chimino
back
plays
heel.
it to Brandon. Brandon looks for goal. Brandon looks for goal and just plays it wide after beating the defender.
York playing it right to the very end, as we saw with that last effort from Brandon Verberg.
Ref's looking on the time to see when he's going to stop.
Adam Allant with the goal kick. And there it is.
There it is, York United, 4-1.
So after falling behind early, when Kodiak's Damon Gordon scored the opening goal of the match at the 4-minute mark, except for a little bit here and there, and certainly in the second half, Kodiak showed out a little better, but really a pretty complete performance by this York side on both sides of the ball. And after the equalizer for York by Jonathan Szymanski off the pretty header at the 10-minute mark, it really kind of was mostly a York-dominated game from that point. Kodiak didn't give up. They tried hard. They kept pushing.
They did.
But really, it was just York was just too much on both sides of the ball. And then in the second half, from the 53rd minute on, it became the Zion Peters show. He scored 3 in a row unanswered. In the sports world, we call that a natural hat trick when you get your 3 in a row. So Zion Peters and York get the 3-1 victory, and what a pleasure it was, Rashawn Headley, to have you join us on headset. You did a fantastic job, and again, I don't know what your aspirations are currently or in the future, but even if you did it for fun, I think if you found a live streaming or a broadcast operation that would give you the chance, I think they'd be super happy and they'd ask you back. You did a fan. I'm not just saying that. I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. You did a great job.
Thank you very much.
So we'll wrap it up here in just a couple of minutes. They're going to hand out some awards, and I don't know. I'm going to see if I can convince perhaps Rashawn to do the post-game interview with his teammate Zion Peters or somebody else, but we'll see. Stick around. Will it be me doing the interview? Will it be Rashawn? Stick around and find out. We call that a cliffhanger in the business.
We do call it cliffhanger too.
So your final score in this one, York Academy, York United, a complete performance. They gave up the opening goal, but then they scored the next 4. They take it over a very game Kodiak side. Your final score, York 4, Kodiak 1. We'll step aside for a few minutes and we'll be back. Good? So, like that, and this is a really, picks up a lot, so you're kind of good right here. Sound good?
Would you like to tell us the game plan coming off of the second half after being tied at 1-1 apiece?
Just to move the ball faster. We started off very slow, take our shots, because in our last games we were not shooting. We're not clinical up front. So I just knew I had to be up there and be there for my team.
And as you said, when you're being there for your team, how do you feel about scoring that hat trick?
It feels good after coming from a huge goal drought. I haven't really scored a lot of goals in the recent games and stuff. But, getting that first goal got my momentum and confidence through the door. So now I went and got to more.
It was a great game to watch, Zon Pizzas. So I want to say, have a great opportunity in the next life.
Thank you.
And that's Zon Pizzas for you guys. Hat trick boy.
Back at Wickwire Field, this is Luca Robichaud, player of the game for Kodiak. First of all, Luca, I know it's not the result you wanted, but what was it like out there? You guys opened up the scoring and then 4 unanswered. Just kind of walk me through how the game unfolded.
In our part, we tried to bounce back from the goals. It was not bad, not what we wanted, but we fought hard to the last minute. I think as a team, we came here and made a statement, so I'm kind of happy about that.
And I thought in the second half, especially in the first 15 minutes or so, you really seemed to find your game as a team and played much better and were challenging your opponents much better. What was the message from your coaching staff at the half to come out and to be a little better against York?
They just told us to find our play style and how we play usually. Really just to get back in the game, just moral support and all that. So our coaches always play a big part in that, so I just want to thank them for sure.
Now, you're from Moncton, the hub city in New Brunswick. Who do you play soccer for there?
I play for my family, friends, the coaches for sure. My dad always pushes me to play harder every single day, so just like that.
What's kind of like the main message that your dad will give you either before a game or after a game like this where you didn't get the result you wanted, but Dad's there? What kind of words does he give you?
Critiques me. He just tells me what I could have done better. Always tells me to be sharper, but it's not what you want to hear, but it was what you need to hear. So.
Last thing I'll ask you is, we've talked to a number of players that have been playing here the last few days, and a lot of them play FIFA on a gaming console. Are you a FIFA guy?
Yeah, for sure. I used to play back in FIFA 20. That's the last time I got FIFA, but great game. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
And what team would you play as and what player?
PSG. I play as Mbappe. For sure. Yeah.
Listen, I'll get you to look right in there and give a shout out to anybody you want, friends, family, back home, whatever you like.
Yeah, I want to thank my dad, my mom, for sure, and my friends, the rest of the team, so thank you.
Well, great effort. Congratulations on player of the game. Luca Robichaud, good luck in the rest of your soccer career.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You too. That's Luca Robichaud. They were on the losing end of a 4-1 game, but a humble young man. Great things ahead for him, and we'll be back. One more game coming your way, 7 o'clock Atlantic time. We'll do it right here from Wickwire Field. Scott Squires, on behalf of myself and the rest of the Maritime Athletic Profiles team, will say so long for now, but we'll be back with you at 7.